you want to see how to use Discord. So I want to show you how it works now.
Right.
And then I'm also going to tell you a little bit about what I'm building that doesn't exist yet. Okay. But it's totally functional now. It's just going to get better as I continue to tweak it. Okay. So
I have a basis how to work the, sort of basic team management, then I know that I can add on to that. It's just understanding the roadmap in the beginning that I need to be able to communicate to new people that aren't that tech savvy. Because I just opened it and was like, this looks amazing, and I'm hopelessly confused.
Yeah, got it. Okay, so we'll get you sorted out. So you can see my screen, right? You can see Discord.
Yep, I can.
Okay. So these are the various servers that I'm a member of, right? So Discord is used primarily for gamers, but there are several community Discords now, so I've modeled a lot of things. So ours is one of them. So here's the server, right? So with every server, there are no private servers, okay?
Right.
So it kind of begged the question of, okay, if anybody theoretically could stumble across this server and get in here, how do I maintain some privacy, but at the same time, like, okay, well, if you're going to stumble across our server, maybe we can even use that as a recruiting tool, or we can say, hey, you're an agent with another company, but you'd like to why don't we have get some access to some of our training, right? Join our Discord server.
All the time. It's a great attraction.
Yeah.
The fact that we're an open book is a breath of fresh air for a lot of people.
So when people join, they join as an everyman, call it, okay? Basically, they're known as everybody, okay? So everybody can see the general thread, and that's where all the announcements are, and they can see this general voice thread, which anybody can hop into simultaneously, and you can have a big group meeting, right? It's kind of neat. And they can also see this getting started thread under agents.
Okay.
Which is, where we would put things like, hey, here's some free licensing, here's this, here's that, whatever. And this is the public getting started thread where we could share anything that anybody who's in the server can see. Okay. And you can see that because see how like on the rest of these, there's a tiny little padlock right here. But here there isn't one. So that's how you can tell it's public, right?
Right.
So those are the three public elements. Okay. Everything else on here is private.
Okay.
Okay. And it's private based on, so like for example, let's say daily sales. Okay. So here's this daily sales channel. This is based on you have to have one of these roles to see the channel. Okay.
One of which roles?
Can you see these right up here?
I'm looking. Let me just go to. Okay, so partner, staff, VP. Okay, right.
Okay. So we just started thinking through functionally what are the different roles that we have, right? So functionally we have so server booster is a role, but it's a vanity role. So anybody can come along and boost the server, and basically that they pay a couple bucks and they boost the server. Is what and it's a thing you do in Discord. You don't have to, but people that are Discord freaks, they know about this, and so they'll boost the server because the server gets extra perks if it's boosted.
Right.
But it's just a vanity tag. Okay, it doesn't give them any extra permissions. Okay, but you can see we have 161 people who are marked as producers, 102 people that are marked as sales managers, 78 people marked as VPs.
Right.
And then there's 17 people who are staff, like they're paid staff. And then you have 11 of us that are integrity partners or basically like about to be integrity partners. And then there are 4 of us who are super tech savvy with Discord and other things, and we actually have admin rights on the server, right? So,
okay, so are you changing roles for people at different times based on your knowledge of their
correct.
Correct.
So what I did was so nobody right now, you can't give yourself a role, right?
Right.
But I'm building out an automation with a bot basically that will ask enough questions of people when they join where we can determine, okay, they're one of us, right? And so that will give them the producer tag, right? Okay. And then leadership will look through, and we're trying to discover all the sales managers, because we want, if you're a salesman like 50,000 or more and you have an IP report, that basically that's your sales manager, right?
Right. Yeah. I'm like, I've got to get to VP or at least get my logo in the next few months, because I've been, the main producer on my team, and I know that there are so many different things that are going to help me get there. So I'm putting a lot of those into place right now.
Okay, good. So the question is, are you labeled as a sales manager in here?
Correct. Yes. I don't know. I
Okay.
I am. I just know that I joined.
Okay. So let's find you real quick. So this is you right here, right?
Spalding. Let me see. I'm looking on my small screen. Matthew Spalding.
I think you're just Matthew, this purple one, right? Yeah, this is you. Yeah. So you can see I've given you the sales manager role.
Okay.
Okay. So that's good. So as a sales manager role, you should have the ability to, let me just double check. Under roles, sales manager, permissions. Yeah. So you have the ability to manage channels. So you can create, edit, or delete channels. And you can also manage roles, but just be real careful with this. Okay, what it allows you to do is create new roles and edit or delete roles lower than you, basically, right? So
roles already created, so I don't need to worry about creating new roles.
I would not create new roles,
right?
But the reason I turn this on is because I want you to be able to designate your people as producers.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
So when they join the server, you can designate them as a producer. And you see these tags right here? These are all vanity tags around teams, right?
Right.
So we're only creating, they're not tags, pardon me, they're roles. So I have to be careful.
So the roles are basically their logo in many cases.
Correct. So you have a team name. What's your team name?
I have not gotten a logo yet, so it's currently Spalding Advisors, but that's it.
Okay. So I would not create a role. Like I think the rule of thumb that I'm going to try, I mean, I'm not a dictator, so I'm not going to tell people what to do, but
the roles to keep logo, right?
To keep it clean, the role should be a minimum of a logo, right? Okay. And so what agency are you part of?
I'm part of FFL Financial. So Jack U.
Jack U, right? Okay. So here's what I'm gonna show you exactly how this works actually.
Okay.
We're gonna do this in real time. So I'm gonna create a role.
Okay.
And this role is gonna be called financial.
Right.
Yeah. What's this color? It's like gold or yellow or something, right?
USC, red, gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it gold like that. Okay. And now this role is not going to have, just like all the rest of these agency roles, it doesn't have any special permissions. It's just a designation, okay? So, and then I'm going to come under here, and under agencies, I'm going to create a channel. So I'm going to create a text channel. It's going to be private. We're going to call it financial. And the people that we want in this, we don't want all partners or all staff or all VPs, right? But we do want all people with the financial role to be able to see this channel, right? And right now, Jack doesn't have that role. No, he's not even in here, okay?
Yeah.
All right, we'll add him later. Okay, so here's the financial channel, okay?
Right.
Now, you have a group within this that's not an agency yet. So what I'm doing there is kind of like this, is I'm creating a thread now inside this channel. Okay. And the thread is going to be called Spalding, like this.
Right.
Is that right?
Let me see. Spalding, no U. Just like the sporting goods.
Like that, S-P-A-L-D-I-N-G, right?
Correct.
And then we'll say this is a private thread that only people you invite and moderators can see. And I'm going to say Matt's team meets here, right? And so here I've added, I've already added financial. let me just add you specifically, just in case. Yeah, here you are. And then, and see how it says, on these threads now, you don't use a role to invite people to a thread. If a thread is private, and a thread is just basically this underneath a channel, right? So it's inside the financial channel, but it's its own thread. So in order to get people into this thread, you @mention them, right? So I'm going to @mention you, and now you're going to be in this thread.
Okay, right. And then if they're not part of the app yet, and I want them to be in the app and then part of my thread as my team member, how would I invite them to the app and then add them to the thread?
So at the moment, without any of the automations that I'm talking about building, right, what you would do is you would come up here and you would say invite people.
Okay.
And send a server invite link, right? So what I do is I edit this link and I say I want this link to never expire and I want no limit to the number of uses that people can use.
Okay.
And I want to turn temporary membership off. Temporary members means they use the link, they get into the server, but then when they leave the server, they can't get back in, right?
Right.
So I just turn this off. We're going to generate a link. Okay, so here's my link now. So now I'm going to take this link, copy it, and now, I can text it to you, right? And I can say, or if I'm using Slack or GroupMe or whatever you're using, say, hey guys, we're all getting on this Discord server, so use this link and ping me back your username that you pick, right? Because what's going to happen is they're all going to populate in here like this. So see, so Jasmine, I know her, and Marie with the tribe, like obviously these are two people in my organization, right? I recognize them, I know them. But Victoria 3679, I have no idea who that is, right? Or Louie, or D-Man, or Durkinator, I have no idea, right? So, and you're going to look at this and you're not going to know either, right? Colby, I know Colby because he told me, he said, hey, I joined and this is my handle. So then.
So they should choose a recognizable handle generally?
Yeah, so they can choose whatever they want. You see, my handle is DC Offline, right?
Right.
But in this server, I show up as watch. I show up as Hamadi, right? Because in this server, and basically you do that under user settings, and you say what you want your account to be in here.
Right.
I forget where I did that, but you can change your. It's called a nickname.
Okay.
Yeah, right here, edit server profile. See, my nickname is Hamadi.
Right.
So here's my nickname, but here's my actual Discord name that I've been using forever, right?
Right. Okay.
So, that makes sense. You have it's basically like you have an identity that's real in the wide world, but in here we put on a suit and tie, right? So that's the nickname, right?
Right.
But that's it. And so when your people, let's say this is one of your people,
right?
You would click here and you would click roles, and you'll be able, you won't be able to add any of these because you're a sales manager, but you will be able to add from producer down. So you can say, hey, this is a producer and she's part of financial, right? And then once she's in there, then you can mention her and add her to your actual subthread. Does that make sense?
And when I mention her, it's going to, it just says message @Victoria, so it automatically puts the ability to mention them.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. And then as far as, so I've invited, now I want to, just send them resources. So I invite a new person and I want to send them, the resources sort of in order. Now, as a sales manager, I can do training, CRM and tools, telesales, quotes.
Yep.
I can do those, and I'm empowered to do so. Correct?
Correct. Yeah, you can come in here and you can comment on any of these. You can add stuff.
So how would I, say, hey, check out the training. You're now a member. Check out the training, or one of those options.
So you should be able to, let me see here.
And if they're an agent or, below a sales manager, whatever that designation was.
Producer,
then, they'll automatically have access to that, correct?
Yeah, see how I can do this like this?
Okay, perfect. Check out.
The infection part.
Right. And I would, this is one of the things I like about this, just as a best practice, I would be putting as much content as possible into the wider channels, right?
Okay, baby. Okay, bye.
Like,
is that you? You have some noise going on behind you?
I don't know. It's not me.
Oh.
Unless I'm still in your other.
Oh, no, Lori Hop's in here. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, because we have a VP call that's about to happen in here.
Ah, okay, perfect. Well, I should probably. Do you need to get going?
You can always hang out and lurk, man.
I can lurk. That's good.
But I mean, is that enough to where that can help you kind of take some direction?
Yeah, I think so. I think I can at least guide people toward training. The only other thing, so if I'm going to hashtag daily sales, you just hashtag that and you can put that message in and it posts
right.
like every.
Yeah, you can say right here, like, don't forget to post your sales.
Hashtag daily sales. Okay.
Oh, right.
So this eventually should be Slack, GroupMe, everything rolled into one where we don't have that.
Yes, correct.
Right.
That's my vision of it is it just takes a lot of the pressure off of all of us that we're running individual Slacks, and it empowers like yourself. You can have a group of even just 10 or 15 people, but have it in the middle of this like massive, river, this current that's going, you know what I mean? You're just plugging your people into the current,